Michael here for Newdeath Gaming. Welcome everybody back to Eldrum Red Tide. And our first Let's Play through this amazing story RPG with its iconic, beautiful fantasy music. Big shout out to My Noise for the supplemental sounds that are intermixed within, including environmental, sound generators, ambience creators, and piano scapes. And big shout out to you for returning to Eldrum Red Tide, giving the series lots of likes and shares, and supporting me, what I do here in this channel. So my name again is Michael Gray, and I do a podcast style Let's Play that is accessible to people who are visually diverse and also those who are blind and visually impaired. I try to make sure that you know everything that I'm doing. I explain what buttons I'm pressing, what voiceover commands I'm using, and if I do come across anything that's useful for you, I will mention it. But for the most part, I like to get immersed in the gameplay. I like to enjoy what I'm doing. I like to relax and just learn what's going on. I make mistakes, I take my time, and I hope that you will allow me to do that. And if you like what I do here, feel free to subscribe and make sure that you get to experience all of my Eldrum Red Tide episodes. Having a little LWS coffee. LWS is currently playing Investigation 111. Go ahead and swing by her channel to check out that series. All right. Now, a lot of things I like to do in this game, the first Let's Play of this series, is that I want to leave some of my inventory regulation and constructive kind of stuff with that to my own gameplay time off recording. So I'm not going to let you sit there and have me go through all of my inventory organization. If it's something extensive, I'll just do it off camera. But if it's something I think you all would be interested in hearing me do, I'll do it on camera. For instance, boss fights, entanglements with the plot, things that are interesting, I'll make sure that you get to hear that. But if it's me reading through a very long, copious amount of lore, or something that is equally a bit of a personal experience, I'll do that off camera. Also, if it's me just checking and rechecking areas, I'll do that off camera. I'll spare you the time of listening to me, bumble around hundreds of areas and get lost. But I will try to make sure you hear the main quest line and plot line at all times. All right. But for now, let's go ahead and get into it. We have currently talked to the commander. We have collected what gear we could. I bought some consumables so that we have everything that we need for our adventure, so we should be pretty good. We don't have a lot of good equipment, but we do have a staff, and we do have a couple of items like a mantle and some fur boots. Hopefully we'll find more gear along the way. We are currently looking for our brother. I don't exactly remember his name, but we'll get to it. All right, let's get going.
Ask the soldiers, get some rest. Use button.
All right, we've done everything here. We've already got some rest. We've fully recovered all of our hit points. Let's go ahead and go to the gate and go out there and look for our brother.
Ask the soldiers about. You lie down for a while on this previous off-duty. So you lie. Ask the soldier, get some rest. You leave the barracks. Use.
Let's leave the barracks.
Leave the barracks. Used. You're standing in the Great Hall of Riverside Fort. The colonel is perched on a wooden throne behind a sturdy table.
We've already talked to the colonel.
Talk to the colonel. Talk to the monk. Used. Visit the quartermaster's office. Used. Visit the paymaster's office. Enter the barracks. Map. Button.
Let's go to the map.
Map. Area.
And let's go ahead and get out of here.
Riverside Fort. Current gallows. Button. Campfire. Infirmary. Button. Campfire.
Let's go to the campfire,
Gallows.
which should get us closer
Campfire.
to the gate.
Soldiers and exiles are huddled around the burning campfire.
And on your own time, I would advise you to speak to every single person you run into in Eldrum, because everyone has a unique piece of the story to relate to you.
Talk to the soldiers. Talk to the exiles. Button.
Well, these are some new soldiers. Let's just make sure we talk to everybody.
Talk to the soldiers. Used.
Let's talk.
Button.
Oh,
Talk
I've
to
used
the soldiers.
that.
Used. Been out all night on patrol. Not in the mood for conversation. Dunno what happened to your brother. Ellipsis.
Okay.
Talk to the soldiers. Used. Talk to the exiles. Button.
Oh, let's talk to these exiles.
Talk to the exiles. A crowd of weary travelers is gathered here. Among them is a one-eyed cultist. He preaches to the crowd. Doom falls upon Tempuris. You can see it with your own eyes. Clear as day. Ellipsis. They mostly seem to ignore him.
Okay. More exile doomsayers.
Observe the crowd. Used. Button. Ask the exiles about your brother. Used. Button. Map. Button.
Let's go and take the map and go to the gate.
Area. Riverside. Campfire. Infirmary. Button. Watchtowers. Button. Gallows. Button. Riverbank. Button. Riverside Fort. Button. Proving grounds. Button. Recenter map. Proving ground. Riverside Fort. Riverbank. Button. Gallows. Button. Watchtowers. Button.
Goes to the watchtowers.
Watchtowers. Dim. Watchtowers. The gates to Riverside Outpost are wide open. Longbowmen survey the frozen wilderness from the watchtowers. A guard is posted in the gateway, keeping an eye on the comings and goings.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go out.
Talk to the guard. Used. Button. Leave the outpost. Button.
Let's go ahead and leave.
Leave the outpost. You head out on the country road. Ravens and rooks nest among the branches of barren treetops. Blinding white hills rise below clouded winter skies.
All right. I usually let voiceover read the description.
Look around. Button.
And I usually do the voice acting. Let's go ahead and look around.
Look around. Used. Years have gone by since you last laid eyes on this landscape, which lies at the heart of the western highlands. A screaming tempest shrouds the northern hills. Elsewhere, the skies remain calm above the rugged terrain of cliffs and deep forests. The frozen river meanders along the road to the south.
Interesting. Very beautiful description.
Look around. Used. But follow the road. Button. Character tab.
Let's follow the road.
Follow the road. You walk for a few minutes until you reach a crossroads, where a sign has been posted.
Oh, interesting.
Read the sign. Button.
It's going to be like an open world adventure, or will we be on rails for the majority of it?
Character tab. Read the sign. You walk for a few minutes. Read the sign. Button. Read the sign. The inscriptions read as follows. N.E. Riverside Outpost. N.W. Golden Plains. Great City of Robert. W. Fenris Woodlands. S. River Shrine.
Well, we're definitely going to keep visiting these shrines. They seem to be a place that are kind of like little small dungeons. So these are going to be our locations.
Read the sign. Used. Head south to the River Shrine. Button.
Let's go to the River Shrine first. Get something interesting going
here. Head south
here.
to the River Shrine. Keep walking. Button. The skies remain clear above the country road. There is not a soul in sight, though the impressions in the snow reveal that there has been a lot of traffic here recently.
Interesting.
Look around. Button.
Let's go ahead and look around.
Look around. To your left, the Fenrisian Monastery lies beyond the sacred orchards across the frozen river, and to your right, the forest hills are buried in snow. Between the forest and the riverbank, the country road meanders from north to south as far as the eye can see.
Interesting.
Admire the monastery from afar. Button.
Yeah, let's go ahead and admire the monastery.
Admire the monastery from afar. Holiest among places on Tempuris, the ancient walls and spires are still standing.
Pretty.
Keep walking. Button. Character tab. Keep walking.
Let's go ahead
Button.
and keep walking.
Keep walking. The country road slithers up and down the hills between the forest and the western bank of the frozen river. You walk alone, or so it may seem. Crunching footsteps in the snow can be heard from the hilltop behind you.
Somebody's behind me.
Listen. Button. Look back. Button.
Let's go ahead and look back.
Look back. You catch sight of a dark silhouette, possibly a man of heavy build. Though his features are obscured by the winter sun, you discern the ominous shape of a sharp spear.
Uh-oh.
Listen. Button. Stop walking. Button. Keep walking. Button. Stop walking. Listen.
Let's go ahead and listen.
Listen. Judging by the sound, the person behind you is alone, walking at a brisk pace.
Could it be someone coming to join us or ambush us or rob us?
Stop walking. Button. Keep walking. Button.
Let's stop walking.
Button. Stop walking. The lone ruffian approaches. Dressed in rags and patchwork fur, he holds a sharp stick in one hand and carries a coil of rope with the other. He grins, revealing multiple gaps between his front teeth. Glad I caught up to ya.
Glad I caught up to you.
Oh yeah? Why is that? Button.
Oh yeah? Why?
Leave me alone. Button.
We're not a punk.
Character tab.
We're not gonna say leave us alone. We would say, come on, dude.
Leave me alone. Oh yeah? Why is that? Button.
Let's go ahead and be more vigilant here.
Oh yeah?
Oh
Why is
yeah?
that?
Why?
You're Barnabas, right? Young veteran from Logut?
You're Barnabas, young whatever from whatever.
Yes, that's me. What do you... No, you are mistaken. Leave me alone. But, no, you are... Yes, you're Barnabas. Yes, that's me. What do you want? Button.
Yes, that's me. What about it?
Yes, that's me. What do you want? Business. You're coming with me. Like it or not.
You're coming with me.
What kind of business? Button.
What kind of business?
Where to? Button.
Where to?
Leave me alone. Button. Character tab. Leave me alone. Where to? Button.
We could ask him. Where to?
Where to? Not for you to know.
Oh, wait. Hold a second. Not for you to know.
What kind of business? Button.
Let's ask him, what kind of business?
What kind of business? Price on your head. Alive. So don't you worry.
Price on your head. Bounty. It be mine's now.
Who is your employer? Button.
Who is your employer?
Who is your employer? Beats me. Faceless behind shadow. Deep pockets. Word is, deals get done proper. All I need to know.
Beats me. I don't care. Pays. Got deep pockets. Just want you alive. Make it easy on yourself and come with me.
Why me? Button.
Let's find out.
Leave me alone. Button.
Let's say, why me?
Why me? Enough talk.
Enough talk. Come with me or you're gonna regret it.
Leave me alone. Button. Character tab. Leave me alone.
Leave
Button.
me alone, you fool.
Leave me alone. He shakes his head, still grinning. Now, the haggard stranger steps closer,
Yeah.
brandishing his wooden spear.
Let's go. All right, I think we're in combat.
Fight him. Button. Surrender. Button.
Surrender?
Escape. Button.
Oh, heck no, we're fighting.
Surrender. Fight him. Button.
We shall fight.
Initiating combat. Bounty. Your turn.
I love these open world fighting sequences. These are great. Okay. And I love the dialogue.
Your action points. 3 of 3.
Okay, we have 3 action points. We do have a staff.
Effects. Your health. 90 of 90.
Let's go ahead and take an aggressive posture.
Effects. Your health. Not your advantage. 0 of 5,000. Wooden staff. Press to equip another item. But attack. 2 to 4. Stun. Unavailable. Cost. Move away. Unavailable. Move forward. Unavailable. Apply combat stance. Cost. 1 action.
Let's
a
go
combat stance can temporarily
apply a
boost-
combat stance.
Activate stance. Activate stance. Aggressive 1 action speed is increased by 25% and critical hit chance gains 5%. Duration. 3 turns.
Let's
The
go ahead
barbarians
and
came-
activate
stance.
that aggressive
Active bounty
stance.
hunter. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 49 of 49. Protection. 1.
I really wanna
Actions.
get
1.
some
Advantage.
range
0 of 5,000.
weaponry.
Effects. None.
I really want to get some range weaponry. It sounds so fun.
Your action points. 2 of 3. Effects. Aggressive. Your health. Your advantage. 0. Wooden staff. Press to equip another item. Button. Attack. 2 to 4 damage. Button.
Go ahead and hit him with the wooden staff.
Attack. -3.
Let's go ahead and hit him again.
Stun. Attack. 2 to 4 damage. Critical -5. Bounty
Oh,
hunter. Bounty
nice
hunter's
critical.
turn. Attack. Miss.
Miss.
Your
Ha!
turn.
All right, we got an aggressive stance.
Your action points. 3. Effect. Your action points. 3 of 3.
What's our advantage?
Effects. Aggressive. Your health. 90 of 90. Your advantage. 2,490 of
Ooh,
5,000.
we got a lot of advantage. Let's try a special attack and see how weak this one is.
Wooden staff. Press to equip an attack. 2 to 4 damage. Stun. Cost. 1 action. 1,000 advantage.
Ooh,
Strike your opponent
pretty
in the head.
cheap.
This aimed attack deals 150% weapon damage and makes the enemy disoriented. Button. Move away. Unavailable.
Let's go ahead and stun
Cost.
him.
1 action. Critical -8.
Oh, and they're stunned. Lovely.
Move away. Unavailable. Cost. Stun. Cost. 1 action. Attack. 2 to
Let's
4
go ahead and
damage.
attack
Button.
again.
Attack.
Build up some
Critical
more
-5.
advantage.
Stun. Attack.
Attack
2 to 4
again.
attack. -3. Bounty
Ooh.
hunter's turn. Attack. -20.
Oh,
Your turn.
they hit hard.
Turns. Current turn holder. Bounty hunter. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 25 of 49.
Okay, we gotta
Protection.
finish this
1.
person off.
Actions.
They hit
1.
hard.
Advantage. 1,000. Your action point. Bounty hunter. Your action point. Effects. Aggressive. Your health. Your advantage. Wooden staff. Press. Attack. 2
Go
to
ahead
4
and
damage.
hit him.
Button.
How much advantage do we have?
Wooden staff. Your advantage. 3,980
Oh,
of
let's
5,000.
keep stunning him.
Wooden staff. Attack. Stun. Cost. 1 action. 1,000 advantage. Strike your opponent in the head. This aimed attack deals 1. Critical -8.
Yeah. Then let's hit him again.
Attack. 2 to 4 damage. -2.
Hit him again.
Attack. -2.
Nice.
Your turn.
And I get my turn back again. Can we chain stuns?
Your action points. 3 of 3.
Okay. How much advantage do I
Bounty
have?
hunter. Turns. Current turn holder. You. Turns. Bounty hunter. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 13 of 49.
Oh, they're going down.
Protection. 1.
This turn.
Actions. 1. Your action points. 3 of 3.
3-3.
Effects.
How much
Your health,
advantage?
70 of 90. Your advantage. 5,000 of
Oh,
5,000.
we're gonna just stun lock him.
Wooden staff. Press to attack. 2 to 4. Stun. Cost. 1 action.
There we go.
1,000
Stun.
Critical -8.
Oh.
Attack. 2 to 4 damage.
Alright.
Button.
Boom. One
-2.
attack. -2. And hit him
Attack.
again.
Critical -5.
Oh, you're done,
You
dude.
quickly gain the upper hand, despite feeling rusty. Before you are able to deliver the final blow, your opponent is struck down by a projectile. It came from the east, piercing his neck and locking his face in a permanent grimace.
Oh, come on.
Twitching on the side of the road, the man bleeds out in the snow.
Who goes there? Thank you for your assistance, but it was unneeded.
Look around. Button.
Let's go ahead and look around.
Look around. Your gaze wanders along the riverbank until you catch sight of a hooded crossbowman. Coming this way, the tall man in the brown leather cloak walks across the frozen river.
Well, I suppose you could have killed me if you wanted to. Who goes there?
Who goes there? Button.
Hey, they got my line right.
Character tab. Tab.
I know my period salutations.
Who goes there? Button. Who goes there?
Who goes
Friend.
there?
Thought you might need some help. The man in the brown cloak puts away his crossbow and takes a few careful steps across the icy rocks on the riverbank. You are struck by a feeling of vague uncertainty. Something
Brother?
about this man seems familiar. Somehow.
Is it my brother?
Observe the hooded crossbowman. Button. Character tab. Observe the hooded a friend. Thought you might need some help. Observe the hooded crossbowman.
Let's observe.
Observe the hooded crossbowman. A lifelike bronze face mask glimmers below the hood. A bejeweled cross-girdle glistens about the ornate scabbard on his belt. Broadsword, crossbow, mask and cloak. These are the marks of the monastic Inquisitor, who embodies law and inspires fear. Never before have you seen this man, but you have heard enough stories to paint a picture.
That was my brother. Oh, they teased me. Oh, it was my brother. Darn it. I guess we gotta go farther. Well, you're welcome to join me, monk.
Salute the Inquisitor. Button. Continue on your way. Salute the Inquisitor.
Let's go ahead and
Button.
salute
Salute
them.
the Inquisitor. Blessings, young soldier. His eyes and lips are visible through the apertures on his bronze mask, yet it seems uncanny when he speaks behind the motionless metal. Sculpted by a masterful hand, the dignified visage evokes the stern judgment of higher beings.
Blessings, young soldier. Blessings to you, monk.
Continue on your way. Button. Character tab. Continue on your way. Button.
Should we take some food? I think we're fine.
Blessing. Continue on your way. Button.
Let's go ahead and continue.
Continue on your way. The monastic Inquisitor walks with you. Seems like we're headed in the same direction. Might as well stay close until we get to the river shrine.
Seems like we all headed in the same direction, soldier. We might as well walk together. There's safety in numbers. I agree. We seem to work well together. You're pretty good with that weapon. I am indeed. Great.
Agreed. Button. Character tab. Agreed. The monastic Inquisitor walks with you. Agreed.
Let's
Button.
agree.
Agreed. Keep your eyes on the road and the forest. The masked Inquisitor falls back to reload his crossbow. Marching a few steps behind you, he says, "Let me know if you spot any moving targets."
All right. Let me know if you see any moving targets. Great. You'll be my overwatch? Sounds good.
I had some questions. Ellipsis. Button.
Should we ask him some questions? We might as well.
Remain silent and keep walking. Button. Character tab. Remain. I had some questions.
Let's ask some
Ellipsis.
questions.
I had some questions.
But what if he's a
Ellipsis.
bounty keeper?
The Inquisitor
Bounty
replies.
hunter.
Usually, it's the other way around. But go ahead. Ellipsis.
Let's ask him some questions.
What are you doing out here? Button.
Obviously, he's protecting
doing
people
out
on the
here?
roads from...
Could ask you the same question.
I could ask you the same question. What are you doing out here?
I am searching for my brother. Button.
I am searching
I
for
am
my
searching
brother.
for my brother. A wayward soldier? Does not bode well. Dead. Captured or marked for death. Those are the fates. Harsh as it may seem.
A wayward soldier? Likely dead.
Perhaps we can help each other out. Button. I had a question about a different topic. Ellipsis.
Let's ask
Button.
him about a different topic.
I had a question about a different topic. Ask away. Still, have you seen the red serpent in the night sky? Button.
Have you seen the
Have you
red
seen
serpent in the
night
midnight sky?
Of course. We have all seen the fire drake in black void above sky.
Of course, we have all seen it.
What does it mean? Button.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? As much as anything else, far as I'm concerned, a harbinger of doom. According to some, the most wretched among them consider it an object of worship.
A harbinger of doom, my friend.
You speak of the doomsayers. Ellipsis. Button.
You speak of the doomsayers.
You speak of the doomsayers. Ellipsis. Indeed. Cursed be the tribe of No.
Indeed, cursed be the tribe of something.
The tribe of No? Button.
The tribe of No?
The tribe of No?
Who are they?
The true name of their cult. Fitting, because Vodon the false prophet preaches a doctrine of negation. According to him, this is a world in which all things are wicked and unjust, soon extinguished by the sky serpent. Ellipsis. A chosen few will rise from the ashes, or so they believe. Ellipsis.
I'm not going to read all that, but you get the gist of it.
Previous, indeed. Cursed be the tribe of No. I wanted to ask you about some. Enough talk. Let's pick up the pace. Button. Character tab. Tab.
All right, let's get our health back up to full.
Inventory tab. Tab. Close inventory tab. Tab. Arrow. 10. Hunting bow. Wooden staff.
We do have a hunting bow, so we can actually both be ranged. I did buy a hunting bow. It was expensive. But you'll find that if you go through the little events within the town, you'll be able to equip yourself out.
Weapon. 3. Expanded. Armor. 2. Collapse. Food. 1. Collapsed.
Let's go ahead and eat some
1.
food.
Expanded. Flask of pear cider.
No.
Weapon 3 collapsed. Armor 2 collapsed. Food 1 expanded. Medicine 0 collapsed.
Oh, I forgot to buy some medicine. Oh, I meant to buy some medicine. We didn't buy any.
Tool 5 collapsed. Treasure 1 collapsed. Scripture 5 collapsed. Character tab.
I forgot to buy some medicine from the monk that was at the infirmary. That's just bad planning on my part.
Close inventory tab.
Let's go ahead and close that.
Health point 70 of 90.
Okay, we're just gonna have to level. All right, let's go ahead and.
I wanted to ask you about something else. Ellipsis. But enough talk. Let's pick up the pace. Character tab. Enough talk. I wanted to ask you about something else.
Let's find out if there's
Ellipsis.
anything else
I
to
wanted
ask him
you about
about.
something else. No sign of present danger. Questions will do us no harm. Ellipsis. What is your name? Button.
Yeah, let's ask him what his name is.
What is your name?
What is your name, sir?
I am he who is without name.
I am he who is without name. Well, that's not ominous at all, right? Okay. He who is without name.
For how long have you served as monastic inquisitor? Are there others like you? Button.
Let's find out how long you've
For how long
served
have
as
you
a
served
monastic inquisitor.
18 years. There is no other. This mask will hide another face when I am left to rot.
Okay.
Never mind. Let's keep moving. Character tab.
Well,
Tab.
he's mysterious. That's fine.
Never mind. Let's keep moving. Button.
Let's go ahead and keep moving.
Never mind. Let's keep moving. You follow the country road until you finally catch a glimpse of the Highland banner above the treetops. Rock walls rise from the rugged terrain. Further down the road, a pair of standing stones are capped off by a slab of granite, marked by runes. The gateway darkens a diverging path.
Interesting. It's quiet out here.
Previous 18 year. Read the inscription. Button.
Let's
Step through the gateway. Button. Read the inscription.
let's read the
Button.
inscription.
Read the inscription. Large runes have been carved across the surface of the horizontal capstone. The inscription reads, River Shrine.
River Shrine. Great, that's where we want to go.
Step through the gateway. Character tab. Step through the gateway. Button.
Let's go ahead and step
through
through.
the gateway. Look around. Button. Beyond the gateway is a forking path, paved with limestone. Sheltered by rocks and spruce, oxen roam the encampment of a dormant caravan. Monks gather firewood. Beggars are huddled near the stockpile. The Inquisitor forges ahead, climbing the shadows of the rugged terrain.
Looks like we lost the Inquisitor. Maybe we should have gone someplace else and kept him around longer.
Look around. Button.
Let's go ahead and look around.
Look around. The path forward leads to the shrine. 2 stories high, it stands next to the poorhouse at the foot of a steep hill. And across the bridge over the chasm, a twisted monolith casts a crooked shadow over Wargrave Cemetery.
This place has a lot of potential.
Talk to the caravan master. Button. Talk to the beggars. Button.
Let's...
Talk to the monks. Button. Approach the entrance to the river shrine.
Wow,
Button.
there's so much to do here. Let's talk to everybody.
Talk to the beggars. Button. Talk to the caravan
Let's
master.
talk to the caravan
Button.
master first.
Talk to the caravan master. The caravan master is a tall man with an olive complexion and a long black beard. His wife is feeding the oxen while the children run around, laughing and playing in the snow. Other members of his crew are milling about. He greets you with a faint smile on his face. What do you need, soldier?
What do you need, soldier?
How's business? Button.
Let's go with...
I'm looking for my brother. He's a soldier named Alec Barnabas. Ellipsis. Button.
Let's ask him about our brother first.
I'm looking for my brother. He's a soldier. You're his brother? Small world. Met him a few times. Not a bad sort. Bit rough around the edges. But good for business. Kept the road safe in the north. From what I gather. No idea what he's up to these days. Ellipsis.
Good. Good to know our brother's been doing good.
Previous. The caravan master is... You're his... How's business? Button.
Let's ask about how...
How's business?
How is business?
He shrugs. Could be worse. Times are hard. Did we make a profit? Yes, we did. Was it worth it? I'm not so sure about that. Lives were lost. You see. Ellipsis. There is always money to be made, but souls never come back from the underworld. Ellipsis.
That's not good.
Can I have a look at your wares? Button. I have to get going. Farewell.
Let's
Can I have a look
go
at your
find
wares?
out what you have
Button.
to sell.
Can I have a look at your wares? Sure, but there's not much left. Our business here is concluded, more or less. We are planning to depart soon.
Well, let's hope we can get something before... I hope you have something good.
Let's trade. Button. What's your destination? Let's trade. Button.
Let's find out
Let's
what your trade
Use.
is.
Arrow. Bastard sword.
Ooh, a bastard sword? That's sick.
Bronze throwing knife.
Bronze throwing knife? Sick.
Weapon 3. Expanded. Armor 2. Collapsed.
Oh, what kind of armor you got?
Armor 2. Expanded. Oiled leather vest.
Oh, nice.
Studded leather helmet.
Oh, you got cool stuff.
Weapon 3. Collapsed. Armor 2. Medicine 1. Collapsed.
Oh, medicine? Okay, we're going to get that medicine.
1. Expand. Sanguine draft.
Sanguine wrap.
Weapon 3. Collapsed. Sanguine draft.
What does this sanguine draft
Sanguine
do?
draft. A small glass vial of red liquid, brewed by the alchemists of Trinissa. This medical potion will slow down bleeding in the midst of battle.
Oh, in the midst of battle? We're taking it.
1 use. Buy for 35 gold. Current gold, 73. Button.
Yeah, we'll take this.
Buy for 35 gold. Current gold,
We're not going to have
73.
money for anything else, but we're getting that. We don't want to die.
Sanguine draft. Weapon 3 collapsed. Armor 2 collapsed. Weapon 3 collapsed.
Let's go check
Weapon
out what
3,
your weapons
extend
cost
arrow.
are.
Bastard sword. Bronze throwing knife. Bastard sword.
How much is this bastard
Bastard
sword?
sword. A rusty iron longsword, so named for being a smaller version of the unwieldy claymore. Combat action. Parry. Button.
Oh, this thing can parry.
6 to 10 melee damage. Up 5.
Ooh. Oh, it even... Oh, man, it's so awesome. It even tells me how much the upgrade would give me.
Encumbrance 15. Requirement not met.
Oh, we're too weak to carry it. An encumbrance would be too high.
Replaces wooden staff.
Okay.
Slots. Main hand plus off hand.
It's a two-handed weapon, obviously.
Buy for 105 gold. Current
Oh.
gold. 38. Dim.
Okay.
Button.
We'll come back. We'll come back. We can't afford it either.
Arrow. Bastard sword. Bronze throwing knife.
How much is this bronze throwing knife?
Bronze throwing knife.
This seems interesting.
Weapon 3 expanded. Armor 2 collapse. Medicine 1 armor. Weapon 3 bronze throwing knife.
How much is it?
Bronze throwing knife. Bastard sword. Arrow.
I'm trying
Bastard sword. Bronze throwing knife.
Let me double
Bronze throwing
tap.
knife.
We need a little bit more kind of like streamlining on these weapons. I think it's okay. I think when you double tap a weapon, it should pop up what exactly it does.
Encumbrance 1. Replaces wooden staff.
Okay, the bronze throwing knife would replace the wooden staff.
Slots. Main hand. Press to select. Buy for 27 gold. Current arrow. Buy for slots. Replaces wooden staff. Encumbrance 1. 4 to 10 range damage.
Oh, cool. There's what it does.
Combat action. Mark. A balanced bronze throwing knife. Close. Button. Bronze throwing knife.
Bronze throwing knife.
A balanced throwing knife with a short handle.
A balanced throwing knife with a short handle. I guess we can get multiple ones. Or are we going to throw it, stick it in them, and go back and grab it and pull it out?
Combat action. Mark. Button.
It does mark.
4 to 10 range damage.
4 to 10 range damage.
Encumbrance 1.
The good thing is it's very light.
Replaces wooden staff.
So it's an endless throwing dart. Like in D&D, you have to go and get the weapon you throw at somebody. But in this case, it looks like it's a magical dart because we throw it and it comes back.
Slots. Main hand. Press to select another.
And the good thing
Button.
is we can use this with a shield of some kind or another one-headed weapon.
Buy for 27 gold. Current gold. 38. Button.
No, we're not going to buy this. This is not what we are looking for.
Arrow. Bastard sword. Bronze throwing knife. Weapon 3. Armor 2.
Let's
Collapse.
check out the armors.
Armor 2. Expanded. Boiled leather vest.
How much is this boiled leather vest?
Boiled leather vest. 4 armor. Up 4. A sleeveless dark leather shirt with shoulder straps.
Ooh.
The hardened material provides a decent amount of protection.
I love these accurately described depictions of medieval armor. These are gorgeous descriptions.
4 armor. Up 4.
I used to love to watch those historical programs where they talk about medieval weaponry and how they're made. Oh my God, it's enjoyable. I do believe. Should we take this?
Encumbrance 5.
Can we even afford it? Probably not. It's probably about 100.
Slots. Body. Dim. Button. Buy for 105 gold.
Of
Current
course.
gold. 38. Dim. Button.
You know, it kind of, I don't like when everything's predictably the same price. I really wish more games would allow you to negotiate a little bit, maybe do a little quest and lower the price or something. Like real world negotiations. Every place seems to always have this, like, you're not going to get this unless you have the money, which is fine. But it seems like there should be a little bit of ebb and push a little bit, you know?
Boiled leather vest. Studded leather helmet.
How much is the studded leather helmet?
2 armor. Up 2. Encumbrance 2.
It's pretty lightweight.
Slots. Head. Dim. Buy for 88 gold. Current gold. 38.
We
Dim.
could almost
Button.
afford this.
Boiled leather vest. Studded leather helmet. Weapon 3. Armor 2. Medicine 1. Tool 3. Collapsed.
Do you have any good tools for me to
Tool,
buy?
3.
Let's find out what
Expand
tools they
firewood.
have. Yeah, I think we already have firewood.
Rope. Fire. Rope.
We already have rope.
Torch.
We already have a torch.
Weapon 3. Collapsed. Armor 2. Medicine 1. Tool 3. Close by items tab. Tab.
All right, we've gotten everything we
Pleasure
need.
doing business.
Let's find out where this person's going, so maybe we can find them later to buy some of these items.
Let's trade. Used. What's your destination? Button. When are you leaving? Button.
Let's find out what your destination
What's your
is.
destination? Penumbria. The way things are going, it seems like the best choice. We'd rather go back to our homeland, but people tell me that the border to Trinicid is closed.
Okay, good facts.
Let's trade. Used. When are you leaving? Button.
Let's find out when they're
When are you
leaving.
leaving? Once my business partner arrives from Riverside Outpost.
Okay, good to know.
Let's trade. Used. I have to get going. Farewell. Character tab. I have to get
Let's
going.
go ahead and get going.
I have to get going. Farewell. The caravan master nods. Be seeing you.
Right, good. It'd be kind of good if Caravan Master, it's kind of, there's some mysteries here, but Obviously, things should always say shop, even if it's a caravan master or ninja master. Just, I do believe we should put the tags on them so people know this is a shop because, I think that's just best practice. It's fine though. I have a rule. Talk to everybody.
Walk away. Button. Character tab. Tab.
Let's go ahead and walk away.
Walk away.
We got ourselves a nice
The
potion.
shrine is tucked away among the trees on the riverbank. Smoke rises from the chimney of the poorhouse. Across the bridge over the chasm, a standing stone looms above the serpentine cliff path of Wargrave Cemetery.
Let's
talk to the caravan master. Talk to the beggars.
Let's talk to the beggars.
Talk to the beggars.
See if any of these people
you
are a
recognize
quest
a familiar
giver.
face among the exiles on Beggars Row. Beaming with excitement, the crippled panhandler exclaims, "By the great wolf, it's ellipsis. You. It is really is you. After all this time, ellipsis."
Oh, that's the one we let go. The opium addict.
Yes, ellipsis. Character tab. Yes.
Yes, it
ellipsis.
is me.
Yes, ellipsis. Back in the slums of Loga, I was known as Crooked Nikita. When our homes were torched by the godless imperial troops of Cadmilan, ellipsis, my people fled in panic, ellipsis, and I was trampled by the stampede. You are the soldier who snatched my mangled frame from the beasts of the thousand wolves.
I saved
ellipsis.
this person. That's right, in the flashback.
Of course. I remember now. Button. Character tab. Of course.
Yep, I remember.
Course. I remember now. Your selfless deed inspired me to abandon my old ways. The bones in my legs remain shattered. Ellipsis. Yet holy reverence shines a light on my soul.
sad.
It fumed from the shadows. I am no longer a master thief. I am no longer consumed by the lust for gold. Ellipsis. As a token of
that's
my
good.
gratitude, please accept this offering. Ellipsis. The tools of the trade. He hands over a lockpick.
Oh, where our good deed is not going to go unpunished, but it's going to be given gifts. We're going to get a gift. Yeah, we're not being punished, I meant to say.
Take the lockpick. Button.
Yes, we'll take that. Thank
Take
you.
the lockpick. May it
Lovely.
serve you well.
I hope so.
Good to see you again. Farewell. Button. I have some questions. Ellipsis.
Might as well ask him
Button.
some questions before we let
I
him
have
go.
some questions. Ellipsis. Of course. Anything you need. Ask him about your brother. Button.
Let's ask him about our brother.
Ask him about your brother. Used. The former thief replies, "Yes, I remember your brother. Haven't seen him since the slums burnt down. As a matter of fact, it's been a good while since I last saw any soldiers around here." Ellipsis.
All right.
Ask him about your brother. Used. But ask him how to attain peace of mind. Button.
Let's ask him how to attain
Ask
peace
him
of
how
mind.
to attain peace of mind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Count your blessings. Accept your limitations. Find beauty where it resides. Recognize truth however unpleasant it may seem.
Makes sense.
Ask him about your brother. You. Farewell. Crooked Nikita. Button. Character tab. Farewell. Ask him about your brother. Use. Breathe in. Breathe out. Count your blessings. Accept your limitations. Find beauty where. Ask him about your. Farewell. Crooked Nikita. Button.
All right. Farewell, Nikita.
Crooked Nikita.
Let's go ahead and leave.
Farewell. And may the gods shine a light on your path. Walk away. Button. Character tab. Walk away. Farewell. Walk away.
Let's go ahead and walk away. Let's find out who else we can talk
on the
to.
riverbank. Smoke. Talk to the caravan master. You, talk to Crooked Nikita. Talk to the monks. Button.
Let's talk
Approach
to
the entrance to the river. Talk
the
to
monks.
the monks. Talk to the monks. You cross paths with a young monk. He is carrying an armful of lumber from the forest. His brown cloak is torn and riddled with dirt. Beads of sweat are running down his forehead. He groans. "What do you want?"
I hope that one day when we talk to all these folks, we can do little quests for them, like gathering wood, helping them get help for their problems and infirmities.
Ask him about your brother. Button.
Let's ask him about our brother.
Ask him about your brother. He replies with a sour grimace. "Haven't seen any soldiers for a while. No. Ellipsis.
Okay, he hasn't seen any soldiers.
Talk to someone else. Button.
Let's talk to somebody
Talk
else.
to someone else. Whom would like to speak to? Talk to the monks. Button. Whom would like to speak to? Talk to the monks.
Monks.
Button. Talk to Crooked Nikita. Button.
No.
Talk to the caravan master. Button.
No.
Mind your own business. Button. Character tab. Mind your
Let's
own business.
mind our own business.
Mind your own business.
Okay.
The shrine is tucked away among the trees on the riverbank.
We've done everything
Smoke
we
rises
can
from
so
the chimney
far.
of the poorhouse. Across the bridge over the chasm,
Might be time
a
to step
standing
into
stone
the
looms above
shrine.
the serpentine cliff path of Wargrave Cemetery. Talk to the caravan talk to the monks. Approach the entrance to the enter the poorhouse. Button.
Oh, wait.
Cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery. Enter the approach the entrance to the river shrine. Enter the poorhouse. Button.
Should we enter the poorhouse? Yeah, let's go into the poorhouse.
Enter the poorhouse.
I want to find out what's in here.
A murmur of voices quiets down when you open the door. Dozens of poor and famished people dwell inside. All of them stare at you for a moment, after which they resume their muttered conversations. The air is warm and pungent.
Sorry to just intrude in your house. Like, that's pretty rude of me.
Look around. Button.
We're an adventurer. We might have
Look
to
around.
take what little you have.
The place is filthy and overcrowded. A one-eyed woman with a shaven head is stirring a cauldron by the fireplace. You remember her from the night when you awoke in Riverside Outpost. There are no other familiar faces among the people here.
We should question her.
Look around. Used. Ask the people about your brother. Button.
Let's go ahead and ask
the
them.
people about your brother. They are just shaking their heads and giving you blank stares. It seems like none of them are willing to give you the time of day.
Okay.
Look around. Used. Talk to the woman by the fireplace. Exit the poorhouse.
Let's go ahead and talk to the woman.
Talk to the woman by the fireplace. The bubbling cauldron reeks of strange brew. The one-eyed cultist keeps a wooden mallet close at hand. Her demeanor is calm and indifferent. She speaks in a foreign dialect. Well met, fellow traveler. Why are you here?
Well met, traveler. Why are you here?
I want to ask you some questions.
I am looking for my brother. Ellipsis.
I'm
Button.
looking for my brother. Have you seen him?
I am looking for my brother. Ellipsis. She nods. Perhaps I can help you. Tell me about him. When did you last see him?
Perhaps I can help you, adventurer. Tell me about your brother.
His name is Alec Barnabas. He's a soldier, like me. We fought side by side in the war. Haven't seen him since. Ellipsis. Button. Character tab. His name is Alec Barnabas. His name is Alec Barnabas.
Right.
He's a raising an eyebrow. She replies. The war ended 9 months ago.
His name is Alec Barnabas.
The war was ended a long time ago. Still you look for your lost brother. Admirable quality in another brother.
I suffered grave injuries during the final battle. He left Riverside Outpost a few days before I awoke in the infirmary. Ellipsis. Button.
I was injured and I was unable to join him as he exited the city.
Character tab. I suffered grave injuries during the final battle. She muses. The sleeping soldier from the burning city. Kept away from this world like a child in the womb. Now born again. A new beginning. But the world is falling. Ellipsis.
The sleeping soldier awakens. Fallen child in the city of the sinful. Awakening again to search for his brother.
You speak in riddles, woman. What do you mean?
For 9 months, I was trapped in a world of endless nightmares. And now it seems that life is hopeless. Ellipsis. Button. You mentioned before that you might be able to help me. For 9 months, you mentioned before that you might be able to help me. For 9 months, I was trapped in a world of endless nightmares.
Should we spawn with this?
And now it seems that life is hopeless. Ellipsis. Button.
Nah, life's not
You
help.
mentioned before that you might be able to help me. Ellipsis.
Let's see if she can
Button.
help me.
You mentioned before that you might be able to help me. Yes.
You mentioned that
Ellipsis.
she might be
You're
able to
not
help
the first
me.
veteran to step through that door. There are others here, like you. Ellipsis. And they might know something. They might not speak to you, but they speak to me. And the tribe of No walks the highlands from east to west, north to south. We will find your brother.
We will find your brother for you. The cult of No will help you, soldier, sleeper.
That's great. I'll check back with you later. Ellipsis.
I'll
Button.
check in with you later.
Character tab. That's great. I'll check back with you later. That's great.
Cool.
I'll check back with you later. Wait. Before you go. Ellipsis. There is a man. You will find him on the summit of Wargrave Cemetery. He is the keeper of the shrine. I want you to deliver a message to him. Can you do this for me?
Speak to the man in the Wargrave shrine. Deliver a message to him, please.
I can do that for you.
Sure. I'll deliver the message. I don't have time to run your... Sure. I'll deliver the message. The one-eyed cultist hands over a clay tablet. Watch your step, soldier, and let me know when the job is done.
Watch your step and let me know when the job is done.
I'll see you later. Button. Character tab.
I'll
Tab.
see you later.
I'll see you later. Button.
We'll take that quest.
I'll see you later. The heat inside the poorhouse is almost unbearable. The stench is probably worse. You are surrounded by a miserable crowd of men, women and children. They talk among themselves, paying you no mind.
I feel bad for them. Maybe we can help them eventually.
Look around. Used. Button. Talk to Polyphema the Wise. Used. Button.
Okay, Polyphena the Wise.
Exit the poorhouse. Button. Talk to Polyphema the Wise. Used. Exit the poorhouse.
Let's go ahead and exit the poorhouse. We
Exit
have
the
a
poorhouse.
quest, which is great. It's
The
good
shrine is tucked away among the trees
gather
on
all
the
these
riverbank.
quest stuff.
Smoke rises from the chimney of the poorhouse. Across the bridge over the chasm, a standing stone looms above the serpentine cliff path of Wargrave Cemetery.
Okay, we need to go to Wargrave Cemetery because we do have a quest objective that heads that way.
Talk to the caravan master. You. Talk to Crook. Talk to the monks. You. Approach the entrance to the river shrine. Cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery. Button.
Should we approach the shrine first, then we'll deal with the Wargrave Cemetery? Let's go approach the shrine first.
Approach the entrance to the river shrine. Button. Approach
go
the
to the
entrance to the
river
river
shrine.
shrine. The river shrine is 2 stories high. It was built on a foundation of granite blocks, which are partly submerged in the frozen river. The front door is open.
This seems like a dungeon for sure. Maybe we should talk to the guy across the bridge first, then come back here? I don't know.
Look around. Button.
Let's look around though first.
Look around. The planks of a battered jetty lie buried under snow and ice around the corner.
Ooh.
Look up. Button.
Let's look up.
Look up. Used. Rooks are perched on a ledge over the windowless facade. Snow lies thick on the slanted roof.
Okay, there's a roof. Maybe we can climb up there.
Look up. Used. Button. Enter the river shrine. Button. Approach the jetty. Button.
We can approach the jetty. We can go inside of the shrine.
Walk away. Button. Character tab. Tab. Walk away. Approach the jetty. Button. Enter the river shrine. Button. Look up. You enter the river shrine. Approach the jetty. Button.
Let's approach the jetty.
Approach the
I'm
jetty.
just curious.
A couple of shady nomads are loitering on the riverbank. They are watching you like beasts of prey. Observe the nomads. Button. Ask the nomads what they are doing here. Observe the
Let's
nomads.
observe them
Button.
first.
Observe the nomads. Used. The nomads are dressed in fur and leather. One is armed with a spear. The other is holding a knife. They keep staring at you.
Okay. We didn't heal up or anything yet either.
Observe the nomads. You ask the nomads what they are. Search the riverbank. Return to the front entrance.
Can we drink that drink and get some health back?
Walk away from the riverbank. Character tab. Tab. Inventory tab.
Let's
Has up
find out
close
if we
inventory
can-
tab. Arrow. 10.
Let's see if we can drink that booze and get our health back.
Hunting bow. Wooden staff. Equip. Weapon. 3. Armor. 2. Food. 1. Collapse.
Maybe we can drink this
1.
booze and
Expanded. Flask
heal
of pear
ourselves.
cider. Weapon. 3. Flask of pear cider.
Can we
Flask of
drink
pear
this?
cider.
Get our health
Widely
back?
appreciated among the peoples of Tempuris. Brewed by the monks of the Fenrician Monastery. 4/4 uses. Consume. Button.
Let's consume it.
Consume.
Will this give us health back? Let's check our notifications tab.
Flask of pear cider. Quest tab. Notifications. 7. 2x gain 10 experience. Gold -35 gain sanguine draft. Gain block pick. Gain clay tablet. Message to Keeper Dawn. Health +10. Button.
Oh, good. So the booze gives us 10 health back. Great. So we are 70 out of 90. Let's heal one more time.
3/4 uses. Widely appreciate. 3/4 consume. Button.
Let's consume one more.
Consume.
All right, now we're at full health, so we can take on these two nomads.
Flask of pear cider. Character tab. Scripture. 6. Character tab. Tab. Script. Treasure. 1. Collapse. Tool. 6. Medicine. 1. 1 new. Widely appreciated among the people. 2/4 consume. But 2 white flask of close. Button.
Close that.
Close. Health points 90 of 90.
All right, we're fully healed.
Level 2. Encumbrance 9 of 17.
9 of 17 encumbrance.
Gold 38.
Gold 38.
Main menu. Previous. A couple of the nomads are dressed in fur. Observe the nomads. Use.
We've
Button.
observed them.
Ask the nomads what they are doing here. Search the riverbank. Button.
Should we search the riverbank first, or let's ask them what they're doing here? Let's just be nosy.
Ask the nomads what they are doing. Talk to the
What are you
nomads.
doing?
Use.
Yeah, you
Just minding our own
nomads.
business. Ellipsis.
But we're nosy that way. We're all up in your business.
Observe the nomads. You talk to the nomads. Use. Search the riverbank. Button.
Let's search the riverbank.
Search the riverbank. Someone has left a rucksack down by the jetty.
Ooh.
There are some old clothes and torn blankets inside. The nomad thugs are still watching your every move. The tall one asks, "Find anything good?" The other one snickers.
None of your business. You didn't want to tell me what you were doing here? I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing here. Get out of my face.
Observe the nomads. Use. Talk to the nomads. Use. Return to the front entrance. Button.
All right.
Walk away from the riverbank. Button. Return to the front entrance. Talk to the nomads.
Let's talk to the
Use.
nomads
Button.
again. You want to talk?
Talk to the nomads.
You want to
Use.
talk?
Got a right to be here. Same as anybody. Ellipsis. Observe the nomads. Got a right to be here. Same as anybody. Ellipsis.
Looks like that's not an action.
Observe the nomads. Use. Button. Talk to the nomads. Use.
Let's talk
Button.
to the nomads
Talk
again.
to the nomads.
You got
Use.
something to say?
Don't want to start no trouble on holy ground.
You don't? I do.
Observe the nomads. Talk to the nomads. Used. Return to the front entrance. Button. Talk to the nomads. Talk to the nomads. Used. Got a problem or something?
Yeah, you got a problem?
Observe the nomads. Got a problem or something? Observe the nomads. Used. Talk to the nomads. Used.
Let's talk to them again.
Talk to the nomads. Used. Go away.
No.
Observe the nomads. Talk to the nomads. Talk to the nomads. Used. What you looking at?
We're just antagonizing them.
Observe the nomad. Talk to the nomads. Used. Talk to the nomads. Used. Get lost. Maggot.
What? Now you just called me a maggot.
Observe the nomad. Talk to the nomads. Used. Talk to the nomads. Used. Go away. Observe the talk to the nomads. Talk to the nomads.
Keep talking to you.
Return to the front end. Talk to the nomads. Used. Button.
Well, we've done everything we can do.
Talk to the
We're
nomads.
trying to piss them
Used.
off.
Return to the front entrance. Walk away from the riverbank. Button. Return to the front entrance. Button. Talk to the nomads. Used. Return. Walk away from the river. Character tab. Walk away from the riverbank. Button.
Let's walk away.
Walk away from the riverbank. The shrine is tucked away among the trees on the riverbank. Smoke rises from the chimney of the poorhouse. Across the bridge over the chasm, a standing stone looms above the serpentine cliff path of Wargrave Cemetery.
Well, we definitely pissed off those two nomads.
Talk to the caravan master. You. Talk to Crooked Nikita. Talk to the monks. Use. Approach the entrance to the river shrine.
Let's go back to the river
Approach the entrance to the river
shrine.
shrine. You stand before the entrance to the river. Look up. Use. Enter the river shrine. Circle around the building. Use. Button.
Oh, we did that.
Walk away. Button. Circle. Enter the river shrine.
Let's go ahead and enter the
Enter
river shrine.
Listen to the eulogy. A funeral ceremony is being held in the ritual chamber, otherwise known as the death parlor. Holding torches, grieving women and children are gathered in front of the altar. They are listening to the eulogy of a monk, who stands next to an open sarcophagus.
Looks like it's a funeral. Let's be respectful.
Look around. Button.
Let's go ahead and look around.
Look around. Another hooded monk is guarding the door to your left. Wolf hides are laid out on the stone floor. 3 wolf skulls are cut from birch above each window lattice, through which one may glimpse the frozen river.
Interesting.
Examine the sarcophagus. Button.
Should we be doing that?
Listen to the eulogy. Button.
Let's listen to the eulogy first.
Listen to the eulogy. Used. The monk speaks in a solemn voice. Ellipsis. The winters of the Western Highlands are cold, but never before have we seen a winter so merciless. Ellipsis.
All right.
Examine the sarcophagus. Button. Listen to the eulogy.
Let's examine the sarcophagus.
Examine the sarcophagus. You approach the altar. Shrouded in white linen, the lifeless body of an old man lies in the open sarcophagus. His arms are folded, weighing down a furled parchment upon his chest. Listen to the eulogy. You read the inscription above the door. Button.
Let's read the
Read the
inscription.
inscription above the door. Used. Runes have been carved on a wooden beam. The inscription reads, Columbarium.
Interesting.
Listen to the eulogy. Used. Read the inscription above the door. You talk to the monk by the door. Button. Pick the mourner's pockets. Button.
Oh, we can pick some pockets. Nice.
Talk to the monk by the door.
Let's talk to
Button.
the monk by the door
Talk
first.
to the monk by the door. Used. No entry.
Okay, we can't get in there. Interesting.
Listen to the eulogy. You read the inscription above the door. Talk to the monk by the door. You pick the mourner's pockets. Close your eyes and pray. Button.
Let's
Pick the mourner's pockets.
pick some
Button.
pockets. Now, are we a thief? Really? Are we a thief?
Close your eyes and pray.
Let's
Button.
close our eyes and pray.
Close your eyes and pray. You whisper a prayer to the great wolf. Doing so puts your mind at ease.
We're not a thief.
Listen to the eulogy. Used. But read the inscription above the door. You talk to the monk by the door. You pick the mourner's pockets. Exit the river shrine. But pick the mourner's pockets.
But we are a
Button.
thief. Let's pick their
Pick the mourner's
pockets.
pockets. Your brazen attempt to steal from the grieving family does not succeed. Thankfully, your behavior does not arouse suspicion among them.
Oh God, we gotta stop. We gotta stop being a thief.
Listen to the eulogy. You read the inscription above the door. Talk to the monk by the door. Exit the river shrine. But character tab. Exit
Let's
the river
exit
shrine.
the river shrine.
Exit the river shrine. The shrine is tucked away among the trees on the river bank.
All right.
Smoke rises from the chimney of the poorhouse.
So-
Across the bridge over the chasm.
got you
a
there.
standing stone looms above the serpentine cliff path of Wargrave Cemetery.
Let's go to the Serpentine graveyard area.
Talk to the caravan master. Talk to Crooked Nikita. Talk to the monks. Enter the poorhouse. Cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery. But approach the entrance to the river shrine. You map. But cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery.
Let's go there.
Cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery. A hooded monk with a wooden staff is guarding the bridge. He
Oh,
speaks in a raspy
great.
voice. A word of warning. Violent outlaws are known to prey upon travelers in Wargrave Cemetery. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, that's good. We like violent criminals. We'll just go tame them.
I'm a soldier. I know how to handle myself. Button. Keep walking. Button.
Let's
I'm
go
a
ahead
soldier.
and tell him I know how to handle
I'm
myself.
a soldier. I know how to handle the monk replies. I never would have guessed. We could certainly use more soldiers around here. But I suppose the militia has other priorities. Ellipsis.
I'll help you.
Keep walking. Button. The monk replies. I never would have guessed. We could certainly use more soldiers around here. But I suppose the militia has other priorities. Ellipsis.
Nothing there.
Keep walking. Turn back. Button. Character. Turn back. But keep walking.
Let's go ahead and
Button.
keep walking.
Keep walking. Look around. But tombstones and sealed barrows are lined up along the cliff path. 10 years have gone by since you last set foot on Wargrave Cemetery. Place brings back a lot of memories, none of them pleasant.
Well, we've been here before. Must be a bad place.
Look around. Button.
Look around first.
Look around. For thousands of years, most of the people in the Western Highlands have been buried on the slopes of Wargrave Cemetery. Among them are
Thousands
your
of
parents,
years?
whose
This
graves
is a
can be found
very-
somewhere Closaby.
This is a very ancient civilization. Thousands of years? Are you kidding me? Hundreds of years is even a long time, but thousands of years? Goodness gracious.
Visit the graves of your parents. Button. Follow the path to the summit.
Let's visit the
graves
grave of our parents.
Button. Visit the graves of your parents. The cemetery is like a maze. It takes a while before you find the graves of your parents among the many burial sites. The rune stones are placed next to each other in a shadowy grove.
Well, Mom and Dad, I love you. May you rest in peace.
Take a moment to think back. Button.
Let's think back.
Take a moment to think back. Used. You were just a child when you attended the funeral of your mother, who died when your brother was born. Take a moment to think back. Used. But examine your father's tombstone. Button.
Yep, let's examine our
Examine your
father's tombstone.
Used. The inscription reads, Kel Barnabas the carpenter. Husband. Father of 3. Date of birth unknown. Place of birth unknown. Died in his home on the Logat riverfront. Year 8429 A.C.
Okay.
Take a moment to think back. Used. Button. Examine your father's tombstone. Examine your mother's tombstone.
Let's
Button.
examine our mother's
Examine your
tombstone.
mother's tombstone. Used. The inscription reads, Ursula Barnabas the seamstress. Wife. Mother of 3. Born on Arrowhead Peninsula. Year 8386 A.C. Died in her home on the Logat riverfront. Year 8416 A.C.
Interesting.
Take a moment to think back. Examine your mother. Follow the path to the summit. But go down to the river shrine. Button. Follow the path to the summit.
Let's go to
Button.
the summit.
Follow the path to the summit. The ancient monolith is casting a long shadow from the peak of the snowy cliffs. A monk with a blue robe and a white staff is facing the sacrificial altar.
All right, let's go talk to this person.
Look around. Button.
First, we'll look around though.
Used. This high place is known by the name of Asmenhir. The great monolith is encircled by trees. The naked branches are bending in the cold wind. The bones of sacrificed oxen are piled up around the holy table. The monk pays no heed to your presence.
Okay.
Look around. Used. But approach the monk. But return to Wargrave Cemetery. Approach the monk.
Let's approach the
Button.
monk.
Approach the monk. A raven has been sacrificed upon the altar. The robed monk is gazing at the blood and guts on the slab of granite. He seems to be in a state of deep concentration.
Should we be bugging him while he's doing his sacrifices?
Talk to the monk. Button. Leave him alone. Talk to the
Let's
monk.
talk to him.
Button. Talk
Hopefully
to
he
the
doesn't
monk.
try to kill us.
The old man snaps to attention, glaring at you with narrow eyes. He grumbles, must you people always bother me? The gods help those who help themselves. Ellipsis.
My apologies, sir.
Beg your pardon. Button. Who are you? Button. Beg your pardon. Beg your pardon. The monk shakes his head, muttering, no. My apologies. Thought you were someone else. Ellipsis.
All right.
Who are you? Button.
Let's ask him who he is.
Character tab. Who are you? Button. Who are you? The monk replies, I am Don, keeper of the shrine.
All right. We've just met the keeper.
What are you doing? Button. Have you seen my brother? What are you doing?
Let's ask him what he's
are you
doing.
The monk points to the dead raven on the altar. He explains, blood and guts reveal the pattern of things to come.
Yeah, that's a bit gruesome.
What have you learned? Button. What have you learned?
What have you learned?
Shaking his head, the monk sighs, nothing yet. Ellipsis. The gods remain silent.
Okay.
What is the meaning of the red serpent in the night sky? Button.
Let's ask about the red
What
serpent
is
in
the
the
meaning
night
of the red
sky.
serpent in the night sky? The monk replies, that is the question. I hope to find the answer. Ellipsis.
Okay.
Do you think the world is ending? Button.
Do you think the world is ending?
Do you think the world is ending? No, but, ellipsis, seeing the world fall apart and the sky bleed, ellipsis, it makes you think. What is the most compelling explanation? The answer is, ellipsis, doom. This is unfortunate. That's why the true answer must be found. That's why I seek it. Because we can divide by such a philosophy. Ellipsis.
Interesting.
Have you seen my brother? Button. I have a message from Polyphema the Wise.
Oh,
Button.
yeah. Let's ask him about
Have
our
you seen my
brother, then we'll
Button.
give him the
Have
message.
you seen my brother? Shaking his head, the monk replies, I don't know him. Ellipsis. He sighs. Listen. People come to me all the time these days, asking about their loved ones. They're almost never found. Most likely they end up dead. Sounds harsh, but that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I understand.
I have a message from Polyphema the Wise. But what is your main duty as keeper of the river shrine? I have
Let's
a message
give
from Polyphema
him,
the Wise. What is your main duty as keeper of the river shrine? Button.
Yeah,
I have
let's
a message
tell
from
him, give him the
I have a
message.
message from Polyphema the Wise. You hand over the clay tablet. Keeper Don takes a moment to read the inscriptions. The old monk gives you a serious look. He says, tell Polyphema. Ellipsis. The answer is no.
Okay, we will.
Understood. Button.
Understood.
Character tab. Understood. But understood. Word to the wise. You should stay away from the tribe of No. They are not what they seem. Fraternizing with them won't do you any good in the long run.
I figured that. They're a cult.
What do you mean by that? Button. Let's talk about something else. What do you
Yeah,
mean
what
by
do you
that?
mean by
What do
that
you mean by
anyway,
that?
though?
It may seem like some people have all the answers, especially in times like this. Ellipsis. But the world keeps turning. The day will come when the false prophet is exposed and destroyed. Mark my words. His followers will be scattered to the four winds. His teachings are soon forgotten. For he is nothing more than a man. Remember that.
I don't care. I'm here for the treasure and to find my brother and sister.
Previous. Word to the wise. Let's talk about something else. Button.
Yep.
Farewell. Button.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about something else. The old monk does not say anything. He looks at you with a patient expression on his harried face. What is your main duty as keeper of the river shrine?
Yeah,
Button.
what's your main duty?
What is your main duty as keeper of the river shrine? The overseeing of burial rites. That's the essence of this place. The end of the road. We die and yet we keep living. Our lives are eternal flow like the river. One drop of water is nothing. But it's a part of everything.
Okay.
Do you offer any services at the shrine? But farewell. But do you
Do-
offer any
let's
services at the
ask him
shrine?
what
Do you offer any
services
services
that he
at the shrine?
offers?
Of course. We make ceremonial garb and ornaments. Are you looking for grave offerings? Perhaps? Let me know.
Yeah, of course.
Show me your wares. Button.
Let's find out what you have.
Let's trade. Used.
I
Black
don't
hat.
mind trading. Oh, a black hat. Interesting. What does this do?
Black hat. This wool hat is worn during burial rites. The cylinder has no brim.
Oh, we might be able to get our first disguise. I remember these from Untold. Wearing costumes are very important so you can fit in with other folks.
1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. Dimmed. Buy for 14 gold. Current goal. 38. Button.
I would buy this.
Slots. Head. Dimmed. Button. Buy for 14 gold. Black cat. Buy for 14 gold. Current. Black cat.
Black cap.
Black linen sark. Black cat. Black
What
cat.
does this do?
This wool hat is worn during burial rites. The cylinder. 1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. Buy for 14 gold. Black cat. Black linen sark. Black cat. Black cat. 1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. Buy for 14 gold. Current goal. 38. Shroud of Grief. Black cat. Black linen sark. Shroud of Grief. Armor. 3. Expanded.
Okay.
Treasure. 2. Collapsed. Close by items tab. Tab. Treasure. 2. Collapsed.
Did I buy it by accident?
This wool hat is worn during burial rites. The cylinder has no brim. 1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. Dip. Buy for 14 gold. Current goal. 38. Button.
Should we buy this cap? I don't know if it's worth it.
Black cat. Black linen sark. Shroud of Grief.
Let's find out what the Shroud of
Shroud of
Grief is.
Buy for 9 gold. Current goal. Replaces for mantle. Encumbrance 1.
Oh, okay, these are going to replace our fur mantle.
1 armor. This white linen shawl is worn during mass Shroud of Grief. Close. Button.
Okay, Shroud of Grief.
Shroud of Grief. This white linen shawl is worn during mass rituals of sorrow and lamentation. 1 armor. Encumbrance 1. Replaces for mantle. Slots. Accessory. Dim. Button.
Oh, it's an accessory.
Buy for 9 gold. Current goal. 38. Button.
I don't think I'm going to spend 9 gold on just an accessory, but it could be useful if we want to disguise ourselves.
Black cat. Black linen sark. Shroud of Grief. Armor. 3. Expanded. Shroud of Grief.
Let's find out what the Shroud of Grief is.
Slots. Accessory. Dim. Button. Replaces for mantle. Encumbrance 1. 1 armor. This white linen shawl is worn during mass rituals of 1. Encumbrance 1. Replaces for slots. Buy for 9 gold. Black cat. Black linen sark. Black cat. Black cat.
What's this black? I want to know what this black cap is.
And 1 armor. Up. 1 armor. Up. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. And 1. This wool. Black cat.
There it is.
This wool hat is worn during burial rites. 1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. Dimmed. Button. Buy for 14 gold. Current goal. 38.
Okay,
button.
we can get a hat. I don't know if that's worth buying.
Black cat. Black linen sark. Shroud of Grief.
Shroud of Grief.
Armor. 3. Expanded. Treasure. 2. Collapsed. Close by items tab. Sell items tab. Tab. Notifications. 12. 3x gain 10 experience. Gold minus 35 gain sanguine draft. Gained lockpick. Gained clay tablet.
Let me listen
Message
to these
Keeper Dawn.
notifications
Choose
real
health plus
quick.
10 gained wool cat. Gain 5 experience. Lost clay tablet. Message to Keeper Dawn. Button.
Well, we did give up the tablet. I don't know if we should buy any of this stuff. It could be useful. Again, there's lots of mysteries in these games, especially in this Eldrum series. So a lot of this stuff, we might experiment. If we can make a little bit of money, maybe we'll get everything. My rule is try to buy everything, but we don't have anything on our head, so maybe picking up something here is worth it, but I don't know.
1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1.
It's not very heavy, so...
1 armor. Up. This wool hat is worn during burial rites. 1 armor. Up 1. Encumbrance 1. Slots. Head. Dimmed. Button. Buy for 14 gold. Current goal. 38. Button.
Oh, we'll buy it anyway, I don't care.
Buy for 14 gold. Current goal. 24.
All right, we bought it.
Black cat. Black linen sark.
Let's buy
Black
this
linen sark.
linen thing here.
2 armor. Up 2. Encumbrance 2. Evade range chance plus 10%.
Oh, whoa, this gives us evade. This gives us a chance to evade at 10%.
Slots. Body. Dimmed.
Oh, this is a body?
Buy for 35 gold. Current goal. 24.
Oh,
Dimmed.
we don't have enough
Button.
money for this, but I'd like to get this. It looks like this is going to give us some advantage when dealing with range enemies.
Black cat. Black linen sark. Shroud of Grief.
Let's check out this
Shroud of Grief.
Shroud of Grief.
Encumbrance 1. Replaces for mantle. Slots. Accessory. Dim. Buy for 9 gold. Current goal. 24. Black cat. Black. Buy for 9 gold. Slots. Accessory. Replaces for mantle.
Does it do anything?
Encumbrance 1.
All right, this thing is just going to be for looks.
1 armor. This white linen shawl is worn during mass rituals of sorrow and lamentation. Shroud of Grief. Close. Button. Close.
Okay,
Button.
I don't know if this thing is worth buying. I don't necessarily want to spend money on something that's just for looks, but it could allow us to mix in with some of the people who are. We'll have to think about it.
Shroud of Greed.
Let's find out. How long have we been playing here?
The timer time is 0 hour 4 minutes 30.
We have like 4 minutes left, so wow, well, you can really get lost in this game. All right, I'm going to explore around here, folks, and check out everything that's here. Next episode, since we've already done a little bit of stuff on the road, the tension is building palpably. So we're going to be here for a minute, and I think we're going to do more exploring, and potentially maybe we'll run into some random battles. We'll get some money and we can buy all these items and have an ability to change our looks. But I think this is about the place we should take a break. Feels like a natural point to take a break. We seem to be safe here. I'm going to save my progress, but we're going to wrap it up for now. But thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you coming here and enjoying this series with me. Thank you, my noise. Thank you very much to the developers of Eldrum, Red Tide, for your kindness and your accessibility and generosity. And that's going to be it for me today. So as I always say, love yourself, each other, always be kind, and I'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.